Welcome to our puppy family. We are Pawsitively Adorable. I have created this video to show you our dogs and explain some of the coloring. We bought Lily at 8 weeks old. She is a Bichon Havanese Shih-Tzu cross directly from Pooch Palace bloodlines. She was a tri-colored puppy with a mask, white muzzle, and blaze. You can see her apricot color growing in as she ages. Also, as she ages, the dark coloring has faded and she is now cream more where she was white before. The masking is also very subtle as an adult. Lily was our first puppy mummy and we kept 2 of her puppies. Here is a photo of Lily's first litter. And here is Lily with her 2 daughters, Ella and Licorice, as well as my family. The puppies were only 3 months old in this photo. Here is Licorice and Ella at 6 months old. Licorice is an apricot sable and Ella is a champagne apricot. You will notice as they grow, their colors tend to lighten. Here is Ella, and you'll notice that her color has lightened quite a bit as she grows. Champagnes tend to be more blonde with apricot highlights. Here is Ella with one of her first litters. Here is Licorice. She's a beautiful little apricot sable, and as she grows, her hair lightens substantially. My daughters named her Licorice because when she was first born, she was actually black in coloring, and we did not know that as their hair grew, they got much lighter. Sables tend to have a lot of tipping in their fur, which means that as the hair grows, it has an ombre effect, meaning that underneath is very light if they are cut short, but the tips are darker if the hair is left long. Here is Licorice and one of her first litters, and we kept one of the pups from this litter. This is Jess, a puppy from the previous litter shown. You will notice that as a newborn, their nose tends to be pink, but darkens as they get older. Jess is a party color girl, and she has a beautiful dark mask with a white blaze. Party colors have less dark color than white color, where a pied has more dark than white. Again, you'll notice that her mask has lightened substantially as she's gotten older, as well as the dark spots have now turned to a silver sable. Jess is half Pooch Palace bloodlines, which comes from 30 years of reputable breeding, crossbreed Bichon Havanese and Shih-Tzu. The other half is purebred Bichon Havanese from a champion genetic line, with approximately 40 years of reputable breeding experience. She is one of our first dogs with the champion genetics, and she is practically purebred, about 15/16 Havanese. This is Augustus, and our very first male dog that we have as an addition to our family. Augustus is a purebred registered Bichon Havanese. He is an apricot sable and was purchased from a reputable purebred breeder with over 40 years of breeding experience. Augustus comes from a long line of Havanese championship show winners on both sides of his pedigree. Many of Augustus' relatives have won Best in Breed and Best in Conformation show winning awards. We have seen the improvement of our lines with the introduction of these genetics into our dogs. This breed is known for its temperament, and we have several people that have registered these dogs as emotional support companions. We have begun to use Augustus as a stud, and here is one of his first litters with Jess. As Jess is 15/16 Havanese herself, that makes these puppies only 1/32 crossbred. The standard for a purebred line is anything over 87.5% purebred, which actually makes Jess and her puppies purebred Havanese. with championship lines on both sides of the bloodline. However, since Jess is not registered, her puppies would not be able to be registered. Jess's pups will be the first purebred line that we are offering with championship bloodline in both sire and dam, although they will not be able to be registered. We have also recently purchased a female purebred from the championship line, and she is registered. Ruby is a very unique colored dog with red party colors as well as a liver nose and hazel eyes. She should bring chocolates into our program, and when she is ready to have puppies, we will be phasing out our crossbreeds and going into fully registered papered dogs from Bichon Havanese bloodlines. Thanks for viewing, and I hope you learned something.